everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I'm extremely excited because today I will be showing you my Vanity Tour, plus I will show you some of my all-time favorite makeup products. So if you want to see where I keep my makeup, how I keep it, and what are my absolute top favorites, then let's get started. So this is what my vanity looks like. My vanity is from IKEA and it's just simple white, and it is a little bit messy, but the reason why I didn't decorate this in any other better way is because we are going to move sooner than later, so I just thought that I'm gonna redo all that once we move. For now, this is good enough. I do have it next to a window so that I can get natural lighting here. So on the left down here, I have all of my perfumes. I did do a perfume collection, so if you want to find out more about that, then please check that video out. These two organizers are both from either TJ Maxx, Home Goods, Ross, or something like that, and this one actually spins, but for now it's just sitting there. I have more random organizers. These pink ones are from Daiso, and then I have this one that I got, I believe, at Home Goods, and then here I have a box for my watch, and then these white plastic organizers for my jewelry. They're from, I believe, a Dollar Tree. So on the left side, I do keep my most commonly used makeup items. So for instance, I have this Paul Joe primer, which I absolutely love, and then I have a couple of foundations, like my Physicians Formula foundation, my all-time favorite L'Oreal Infallible, which I'm almost out of, so that's why I'm trying to finish it up. Then I have my Chanel Le Beige, and then over here I just keep some random stuff like my setting mists here, some primers, some more Urban Decay setting mists, some hairsprays, lip balms, and stuff like that. And then in this organizer I have a bunch of random stuff like my hairbrush, my sunscreen, this is an Hourglass powder blush thing, my Can Make powder, and then some stationery and things like that. And then over here I keep all of my brushes. I do really need to wash them. I love using brushes, and that's why I have so many. And then in here I just have some random things that I use on a daily basis, like that Medela cream I talked about in one of my previous videos, some more lipsticks, my Vaseline, and my contacts and hair clips and things like that. And then this drawer right here is where I keep all of my makeup, and I do have some more makeup on the side and the other shelf, but this is where the majority of my makeup lives. So let me show you everything in here. So I do have a variety of different organizers in here. Most of them are from Dollar Tree or Daiso. These pink ones are from Daiso, and then these white ones are from Dollar Tree, as well as these clear ones right here. So it is very unorganized, but to be honest, this is how it works for me, and I can find everything very easily. On the left side over here, these three sections. So this one is supposed to be for liquid products, and then eyeshadows and lipsticks, but they're all kind of mashed together. In the front here I have some of my lipsticks or liquid eyeshadows and lip glosses. So I have Sephora, Fenty, Maybelline, Clarins. This is a Romand the Korean tint, and then my Too Faced lip gloss. Over here I have some eyeshadows. I really like these e.l.f. glitter liquid eyeshadows, and then Etude House eyeshadows. This is Revlon, NYX. This is Korean makeup, and so on. So they fit very nicely in here. And then over here I have some lipsticks and lip glosses like Victoria's Secret, Baby Mellow. Both of these are Urban Decay, NARS, YSL. I have a lot of Urban Decay, as you can see, but honestly all of these I don't really gravitate to that much, so the ones that are in the back here are my less commonly used ones. And then in the back behind that, in the back I have the e.l.f. contour palette and then a cushion foundation back there, but I never really reach for those, so that's why they're sitting all the way in the back. Now over here I have some of my blushes and bronzers. So I am a huge fan of the Balm blushes. I think these are the best. So I have several colors. My most commonly used ones are this one, which is called Lace, and it's this very hot pink color. And then I also use this one probably the most. This is called Argyle, I believe, and it's this very beautiful blush pink kind of color. And then I have like the Bahama Mama contour bronzer, which is also very good, and then some other shades that I don't really gravitate to that much, that are like the purples and so on. Then this is my current favorite highlighter. This is from a Japanese brand called Cezanne, and this is a Pearl Glow highlighter, and it's just such a beautiful early kind of shade. that just gives a very beautiful natural kind of glow without being too shimmery. Then here I have my favorite lip glow oil by Dior. Absolutely recommend this. And then some Cézanne lipstick, and of course these gorgeous Jill Stewart products. This is a lipstick, and it actually has a little mirror here so you can touch your lips up on the go, and this is what the color looks like. Very beautiful shade. This is in number 48. And then over here I have some more things that I use kind of often. Cézanne eyeshadow trio, which is also a Japanese product. This is probably my most commonly used eyeshadow palette just because it's very small and easy to use. This is Natasha Denona. This is the Mini Glam palette. And then I have some liquid eyeshadows and some more Jill Stewart products. And then I have like the NYX Powder Puff Lip. Now just to quickly go through the stuff that's in the back behind here, these are the things that I either not use right now or I don't really need at the moment. Like for example, I have this beautiful, gorgeous Jill Stewart palette. Like how pretty is this? This is so beautiful. And then I have this Jill Stewart blush, which comes with a brush that looks like this. Like it's so cute to take this on the go, and then the blush itself looks like that. And then another one is this also very gorgeous blush. And then I have some more foundations like this collagen one, some Japanese BB cream from Can Make, pencil sharpener, mascara. This is another Jill Stewart product. Oh, this is their very beautiful highlighter. Now moving on, over here in this section I keep, both of these have like everything that I need on a daily basis. So for example, my powder, my bronzer, some more blushes, some of my foundations are here. Of course, my favorite Dior lip gloss, eyebrow gel, some more foundations, eyeliners, primers, and things like that. And then over here, I apologize if some of this is messy, but I do have my Dior face palette, some more foundations, concealers, base products, eyebrow gel, and some more random eye glitters. So basically, this is where I keep all of my main products. And now let me show you some of my eyeshadow palette. So this is where I keep my body mist, and I did do a video about my mist collection as well if you want to see that. But as you can see over here, we have some eyeshadow palettes. So since they are quite big and they don't fit anywhere else, this is where I put them, which leads me to not using them whatsoever, and I kind of hate that, but I just don't have any other place to put them. I have the Naked Heat palette, which used to be my best used palette. I did break the shade over here, which is a shame, but this is a beautiful palette. Then I have this Urban Decay Sin Afterglow palette, which I used to use all the time. As you can see, this highlighter shade is almost gone, but now I don't really use this anymore. Then I have these two ColourPop palettes. I have the Princess collection, the designer one. I use this quite often. And then I have the Misunderstood, which is the Villains palette, and I also really like this one. Then of course I have these two ZC Alice in Wonderland palettes. So this one is so pretty and it looks like this. Very beautiful shades. And then this one looks like this. And these are so pretty, like I don't know if you can tell, but there's like glitter flowing around in both of these. Isn't that just the most beautiful palette in the world? I'm so happy to have these. In fact, my hubby got them for me as a present one year. So I love these palettes and they're actually really good quality. And then finally, I have these two She Glam palettes that are from Shein. And I really was curious to see if they're good or not, and they're actually fantastic. So I have the Blossom palette, which has these beautiful shades of pink, and of course the golden shade is always broken. And then this one is a smoky palette, and this silver shade is just so beautiful. So yeah, this palette is really good, and I was very surprised to see how good the quality of She Glam palettes really is. And then back there I also have some lashes. Like I usually use Diamond Lash, which is a Japanese brand, so I have some of them. My favorite used to be the Celebrity Eye. I used to wear this all the time. And then Fairy Eye, and then there is the Sexy Eyes. For eyelashes, I definitely prefer Diamond Lash, so that's why I stocked up on these before I left Japan. So yeah, basically that's all for my collection, and now let me show you some of my top favorite products. So as for foundations, I would say that at the moment I have 3 favorites. Of course, I have to talk about Chanel Le Beige. I have the shade B30. This is a little bit more tan than I usually am, but this is such a gorgeous foundation. It is of course priced pricey, but it is just so stunning. It applies on very well. It is very glowy and hydrating and long wearing, and especially if you're looking for something that it would be good for dry skin and will not show any dry patches, I would really recommend this if you want something luxurious. Same thing, but in the cheap spectrum, maybe a little bit more hard to get in the US, would be this Bourjois Healthy Mix foundation, which I did show in one of my recent hauls, and I bought the shade number 54. This foundation is great because it has a lot of vitamins in it, and it's also very hydrating, and it's anti-fatigue foundation, and I've been wearing this almost every day since I bought this, and I have absolutely no complaints about this. It's extremely long wearing. It feels very nice and light on the skin. It doesn't make you feel like you have a mask on, and it lasts beautifully throughout the day. So this probably from the affordable foundations would be my #1 choice. That would be good for drier skin. Now this one, as you can see, I'm almost out of. This is L'Oreal Infallible Stay Fresh 24-hour foundation, and I am in the shade 200. This is also a little bit more tan than I normally am, but as you can tell from how much I've used this, I really like this. And this foundation would be good if you want a little bit more coverage and very long lasting effect. So from all of the foundations that I have ever tried, I would say that these would be my top choices. Now for primers, the only primer that I can recommend is this Paul & Joe primer. This is a Japanese brand, I believe, but I think you can get this in many different places, I hope. And this is their illuminating foundation primer, shade number 1. And what is good about this is not only the fact that this is a beautiful bottle, but it's also very hydrating, and it adds glow to your skin. So if you apply it as a base, it will illuminate your skin and just add this beautiful sheen. If you don't want coverage, you can even wear this on your own without anything, maybe just add a little concealer, and it would look so beautiful. I hope you can tell, but yeah, I love this product, and it's definitely worth purchasing. It is a little bit pricey, but I think it's very good. And this brand does have different types, not only illuminating primers, but they have other kinds too, so definitely check this out. Now as for concealers, I can definitely recommend the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. So I have 2 different shades, Light Ivory, which is this one, and then Light Peach, which is this one. I do use Light Peach a little more often just because I think it goes better with my skin, and they're both satin finished. They're very good to use under your eyes specifically, but you can also use them to cover up any blemishes you may have. This has a very big applicator, as you can see. It is quite thick, but it's very blendable, and it does turn into this very natural, not thick, not drying consistency. I think these are my favorites at the moment, plus they are extremely inexpensive, so anybody can buy this, and they have a lot of different shades as well. Now as for the blushes, I already said that I really like the Instain blushes from the Balm, so these are my 2 favorites, but I also do want to mention this palette from Dior. This palette is great because it has 2 different highlighters, a blush and a bronzer, and they look like this. This is from their Backstage collection. I believe this is a very beautiful, very popular product, and specifically the blush is just so beautiful. It's a very cold tone pink with this beautiful sheen. I think it looks stunning. You can use this on top of another blush or just by itself. It's not over the top crazy, and the highlighters are also really good, as well as the bronzer. This is usually the palette that I take with me when I'm traveling because it's super compact and it has everything that I need, so I really like this. As for the bronzers, I have 2 favorites that I've been using non-stop for a really long time. First, I have the Huda Beauty Contour Bronzer Cream in the shade Light. This is what I use after I put on foundation. And the product just looks like this. Very easy to use, a beautiful shade. Goes on very smoothly, and what's good about it is that it's insanely blendable. You can blend it out almost to nothing. So if you mess up, don't worry because it's very easily fixed. And then of course the famous butter bronzer by Physicians Formula. This is the Muda Muda butter bronzer. I'm not sure what shade this is. I believe there's just one shade, but this, as you can see, I've used a lot. It smells very nice and it's super blendable. Again, Some bronzers you have to be careful with, but this one and this one as well are the products that you cannot go overboard with. Even if you apply too much, you can still blend them out very easily. And plus, this is very affordable. You can find these at Walmart and places like that, or Amazon, so highly, highly, highly recommend. So for eye products, I definitely will recommend first my favorite glitters or cream shadows. I would like to talk about these Chupa Chups, Chupa Chops, whatever. They are super, super sparkly. They last on all day. They don't crease. They just stay on all day long, and they're extremely shimmery. And so are these. These are the e.l.f. ones. They're not as glittery. They're more shimmery than glittery, but I think that they're still very good to use on their own or as a base or as a topper. As you can see, this one is more like bronzy gold. Very, very nice. They have other shades as well, so this is extremely inexpensive. I believe these are like $3 or $4, so super cheap. These may be a little bit harder to find, but they are a lot more shimmery. These would be my favorite liquid eye products. As for eyeshadows, as I said, I really like the Natasha Denona palette. This is the Mini Glam palette. Very beautiful wearable colors, perfect for every day. And if you don't like, or if you don't want to wear any crazy colors, just by having this palette you will probably be good to go for any kind of occasion. Next is this gorgeous Etude House Prism in Eyes eyeshadow in the shade BR401. I believe these are discontinued and they may be a little bit hard to find, but this is the most stunning gold shade I have ever seen. I love to wear these just on their own. As you can see, very beautiful bronzy gold. And I just usually put this on all over my eye and I go because this is this good, and they are very, very good quality. So maybe if you can even find any other kind of shades from this series, I would definitely recommend checking them out. And then this one is Mono Eyes from the brand Aritaum. I believe this is a Korean brand, and this is in the shade 14. I got this when I was in Korea, and I'm so happy I did because I love this. This is a beautiful pink topper that you can apply on top of any eyeshadow, and it will just add the most stunning glitter, pink glitter, onto your eye, or you can use it on its own. I hope you can see how pretty it is. They have also a lot of different other shades, but of course I went for the pink one and I love this. Now, as for the lip products, of course I have to talk about Dior first. This is Dior Lip Maximizer in the clear, and this is the Dior Lip Glow Oil in shade number 1. I'm almost out of this one, so that's why I got these. This is the Maximizer, so it will make your lips a little bit minty and sting a little bit, but it's so nice on the lips. It's perfect on top of lipstick, by itself, before lipsticks, in any way imaginable. This would be perfect, and they do have a whole ton of shades, so you can find what you like. And similar to this, this is the lip glow oil. This does stain your lips a little bit, and I love the applicator. This is very, very moisturizing. It will not plump your lips, but it will make them super glossy, and it applies on very smoothly, lasts a long time, and very comfortable to wear. I really recommend any kind of Dior lip product. Similar to that, this is Lip Comfort Oil Intense from Clarins. They do have a dupe for this, but I've never tried that, but I did try this one. This is in the shade number 3, Raspberry, and this is more like a lipstick or liquid lipstick, and it is quite dark, but if you blend it out, it gets just a very beautiful pink raspberry kind of shade. And I like to layer this with other lipsticks, or especially with new lipsticks, I like to apply that on top. So this is a very good thing to purchase if you were considering. And what's also cool about this product is that it does actually smell like raspberries, which is incredible. So definitely check this out if you have a chance. Now, my favorite lipstick would be first Charlotte Tilbury. This is of course Pillow Talk, such a classic. I have been using it a lot. And what's good about this lipstick is that you can mix and match with any other shade. This is very versatile. It's kind of like nudie dark kind of shade, but it goes well with anything or just by itself. This is such a beautiful packaging as well, so I really like the quality of these lipsticks. And I do mix these two a lot as well. I usually apply this first and then apply this in the center of my lips to add a little bit more pink to that. Or I also mix the Charlotte Tilbury with this. This is the Chanel Le Rouge Duo, and I have the shade Shocking Pink. So this is a liquid lipstick and a lip gloss on both sides. This is a super hot pink kind of shade. So I usually just dab it a little bit. I don't apply it all the way. And then on top of that, you can leave it either as it is, or you can use this side here, which has a clear lip gloss. I love this product. And again, they have a whole bunch of shades. If you want a neutral shade, they have that as well. So you can definitely find something that would work for you. And then of course, my favorite lip gloss, apart from the Dior one, would be my Patrick Ta. This is in this shade. She is an influencer. This is extremely glossy. I hope you can see, but this is so glossy, and it does have glitter particles inside. So if you apply this on your lips in a thick coat, you will just blow everybody away because it is that sparkly and really long wearing. So love. And finally, I want to talk about this little torn up lip pencil. This is ColourPop in the shade Oh Snap. I completely destroyed this pencil, but this is pretty much the only pencil that I use because it is that good. And this is the Your Lips But Better kind of shade, and it actually goes perfectly with Charlotte Tilbury because this is a little bit darker and more purpley. So as an outline for this just, for me, it works really well. So my #1 favorite lip liner is, of course, this one. So that's all of the products that I had to recommend to you guys today. I hope you liked my suggestions. So that's all for my makeup collection and my favorite makeup products video. I really hope you guys liked this video and enjoyed watching it. And let me know in the comment section below if you tried any of the products or if you have any recommendations or requests for any future videos, because I would love to know what you guys think. And thank you so much as always for watching this video and supporting my channel, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye!